And while wildfires ravage the West Coast just 100 miles east, it is snowing despite a record-breaking 101-degree heat wave over the weekend. For more, CBS News meteorologist and climate specialist Jeff Berardelli joins me. Welcome, Jeff. Great to have you with us as we break this apart. Heat, snow, fires. I mean, this all seems to be bizarre. Is this normal?
Yeah, and lions, tigers, and bears as well, it seems, because everything seems to be happening right now. It's so 2020, but it really is a big deal. I mean, this is unprecedented. The heat wave that we had, it was one of the most intense, if not the most intense, heat waves that California has ever seen. We got to 121 degrees in 2 spots near Los Angeles. The fires, we've already tripled what is normal for a year, and the worst of the fire season is actually during the fall. So, we're breaking records left and right. Now we have a temperature difference of 60 to 70 degrees in 24 hours across the Rockies, a historic temperature drop and a historic snowstorm on the tails of a historic heat wave and a historic outbreak of fires. Dust storms, smoke all over the West. So let's take a look at it. Here's a satellite view from last night, actually. It's really amazing because you can see the dust storm as the cold front pushed to the south and the winds picked up. We had a wind gust last night of 97 miles an hour in Utah on top of fires. That's why this is so dangerous. So there's the dust being kicked up. Here's the smoke. The fires that popped up in the eastern side of Washington last night around the Cascades, I've never seen fires grow as fast as they did. And you can see all the smoke right there. Look at the smoke from the California fires. The orange is where the fires are, by the way. More fires in Utah, more fires here in Colorado. And this is a snowstorm. And by the way, all this dust and smoke is heading into the snowstorm. So that's just kind of a recap of everything that's going on right now. We see this pink shading. That is a 5 today. So the fire risk is a 5 out of 5 in parts of Oregon, especially today. And the reason is not only is it dry, but the winds are really cranking. Look at those wind gusts to 60, 70 miles an hour today. In California, about 40 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts. As the wind comes up and over the mountains and then accelerates on its way down, it breeds out of control wildfires. And the smoke now, because the wind is coming out of the north, is heading towards the south. So any places that might have escaped the smoke yesterday or the day before are not escaping it now as the smoke heads towards the south. So why is the pattern so extreme? Well, big high pressure pushing warm air all the way up into parts of Alaska and Canada. What goes up, just like a seesaw, must come down. Cold air is drilling south, not just from Canada, but all the way from the far reaches of the Arctic Circle. And that is what is driving all of this extreme weather right now.
So just to be clear, it was 93 degrees on Monday in Denver. And all of a sudden, snow is starting to fall. I mean, I know you just explained how what comes up must, come down. But is there more to it at play here? This seems so extreme.
Well, first of all, there are a couple of typhoons in the Western Pacific Ocean. And believe it or not, both of them injected energy into this jet stream, making it even more amplified. Now, the jet stream would have been amplified anyway. That's just a pattern we happen to be in right now. But what happens is you get these typhoons that reinforce it and magnify that. And then you get climate change with extra energy that magnifies that. And you put it all together and you get crazy extreme weather. So yesterday in Denver, you were swimming in your pool. Literally, you were in your pool, probably with shorts on and a swimsuit on. Hopefully today you are wearing long pants, a sweater, and a jacket and a coat because it's in the 30s and it's snowing hard. So you're trading your swim trunks for snow boots today, believe it or not. And tomorrow morning we're 29 in Denver, 19 in Laramie. We're going to see about 50 record low temperatures over the next couple of days as the jet stream dives all the way to the south. This is the snow that you were speaking of, Tanya. There's a lot of it. Denver, Cheyenne, Casper, the mountains of the west, Aspen, Boulder, everybody's seeing snow. So the foothills are going to see 6 to 12 inches. The higher peaks, maybe 18 inches of snow. Denver itself, a few to several inches of snow is possible there. That's just how crazy the pattern is. It's very rare this early in the season.
Wow, it's pretty hard to wrap your brain around that kind of weather pattern. But Jeff Berardelli, thank you so much for explaining it all to us.